Hi, friends. Hi, welcome. We're here at the Center for Spiritual Living. And if you haven't ever met me before, my name is Miss Liza. And I'm going to spend some time with you today, about 30 minutes. And we're going to talk about God. And we're going to talk about prayer and meditation. And, maybe that doesn't sound like so much fun, but you know what? It is. Because God is so cool. Do you know what God is? God is everything. You cannot even think of something that is not God. You might try to think of things that you maybe think are yucky, and you say, that's not God. Like, God couldn't be spinach, but it is, because spinach has good vitamins in it for you. You might not like it, but it's good. You might say, well, God's not mud. Oh, it is mud. Do you know how much the worms love mud? See, God is everything, and it's good. God is, I have to tell you this. God is inside of you, and it's inside of me, because it's not just everything, it's everywhere. Everywhere. It's everywhere. It's in the sky, it's in the ground, it's in your school, it's in your big people that live in your house, it's in your dog, it's in candy, and it's also in the toilet. God's in the toilet. It has to be, because it's everywhere, and it's okay. I mean, toilets are good. We'd have really stinky houses if we didn't have toilets, right? Yes. So God is everywhere, and it's everything. I love that. And so what we do every week is we celebrate by lighting these candles, and we say everything that God is, we say, I am that. And this week, if you've watched this before, you know how this goes. But this week, I'm going to do this by singing a song. It was written by a lady named Linda Webb Kakab, and this song is awesome. She did such a good job on this song. So I'm going to sing it once, and then I'll sing it again. The second time you can sing along, okay? Here we go. God is life. I am life. God is light. I am light. God is joy. I am joy. God is peace. I am peace. God is love. I am love. God is beautiful. I am beautiful. God is powerful. I am powerful. All of these things God is. I am. All of these things I am. We get to be everything God is. Let's sing it again. I've got these cards to help us this time, okay? You ready? God is life. I am life. God is light. I am light. God is joy. I am joy. God is peace. I am peace. God is love. I am love. God is beautiful. I am beautiful. God is powerful. I am powerful. All of these things God is. I am. All of these things I am. Yay! I hope you sang along. I had to pick up my cards. I hope you sang along. And now you know that everything God is, you get to be that too. And that is pretty cool. Today, we're going to talk about this thing called bravery or courage. Do you know what that is? Bravery or courage. Let's see. I think I have a paper here that tells me all about it. Yeah. So it says, bravery or courage is doing what needs to be done, even though it might be hard or scary to do. Have you ever been scared to do something? But then maybe you did it, you felt so brave, right? Sometimes we need to be brave in order to do new things or to help someone, right? We know that we have courage inside of us because God is bravery, right? So we're bravery. And God is all that good stuff. So yeah, we got it. Now, remember, there's a difference between being brave and being foolish. Let's think. Maybe some of you are a little scared of doggies, okay? And that's okay. You might be a little scared of a doggie because you don't know it might bite or scratch or bark at you, right? Jump on you. And so you're a little scared, but then you decide, well, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to be a brave person, and I'm just going to walk right up to that doggie and pet it. But that might not be so brave. It might be a little foolish because we need to know how doggies feel before we approach them, right? So you don't want to be foolish. Being brave is taking the right steps to do something, right? So you might say, may I pet your doggie? And that's brave. And then they'll say yes, and then you pet it, and then you're very brave. But you don't just walk right up to it. Or maybe you're scared of going up high, but then one day you go up really, really, really high, all the way to the top of the escalator in the mall, maybe, right? And then you're at the top, and you're like, I rode the escalator, I'm up high, I'm so brave. Now, would it be brave to jump down? No, that would be foolish. So see, there's a difference, right? Sometimes things are scary, and they're scary because you might get hurt, right? Other things seem scary, but you're not going to get hurt as long as you take the right steps. Yeah. So that's kind of all about bravery. I have a song about bravery. You want to sing it with me? Here's how it goes. Say, God has bravery. Can you say that? God has bravery, and God's inside of me. Can you say that? And God's inside of me. Then say, if God is brave, then I am brave. If God is brave, then I am brave. And it's simple as can be. It's simple as can be. I had a hey at the end, okay? Let's try it. We'll go a little slow. Here we go. God has bravery, and God's inside of me. If God is brave, then I am brave. It's simple as can be. Hey, try it again. Here we go. A little faster this time. Here we go. Be loud and proud. Here we go. God has bravery, and God's inside of me. If God is brave, then I am brave. It's simple as can be. Hey, good job. And that's how it works. You've got bravery inside of you because you have God inside of you, and God is everything, including bravery. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Have you ever tried to do something that you were maybe a little afraid to do? Have you done it? Let's see how these puppets do with the bravery. Got this puppet. Hello. And this one too. Hello. So let's see. One of them's going to be scared to do something. Oh, I know.
Tomorrow is the first day of school. Are you ready?
I haven't gone to the school in person yet, and I'm a little scared.
Oh, well, it's kind of fun. They have a playground and...
Yeah, but I don't know any of these people at this school.
Oh. Well, you probably need to use your bravery.
I just gotta stand behind my big person's leg and hide.
Well, that won't be any fun. You know that you have God inside of you.
I know.
Well, God's bravery.
Yeah, I know.
Then that means you have bravery inside of you, and you can use it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so when I get to school, I can just remember that God is brave, so I am brave, and I can come out from behind my big person's leg and then see all the kids and maybe go play.
Yeah!
I think I'll try it.
Did he find his bravery? He did, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to find your bravery. You might get all the way to school and still not be able to do it. And that's okay. You just keep working on it, okay?
Yeah, just keep working.
That's what I'm going to do.
That's how we use our bravery inside of us. You might find that you're not finding your bravery. So you know what you could do? You could say a prayer. Prayer is so easy. Do you know how many steps it has? 5 steps. 5 steps to prayer. The first step we've already talked about. God is everything. And the second step we talked about too. God's where? Inside of me. The third step we talked about. I can use my God to do anything. The fourth step, thank you. And the fifth step, let it go. Why do we say thank you? Oh, well, if you get to have something, you say thank you, right? Yeah. So, let's see. Say we wanted to say a prayer. Maybe you're a little scared to floss your teeth because it's a little hard to do. And one time maybe you saw somebody that said, ow, when they floss their teeth, because you could hurt yourself if you don't do it the right way. So maybe you're a little scared. So let's do a prayer like that. Let's pretend you're afraid to floss your teeth, okay? So you say, God is everything, and God's inside of me. If God's inside of me, I can do whatever I need to do. And that means I can use my brain and my hands to floss my teeth just right and get it done. And there's no reason to be afraid because I have God in me. I have bravery in me. Hey, I'm going to floss my teeth right now. Thank you. Thanks for having God inside of me. And now I'm going to go and do it. You let it go and say, and so it is. And that's a prayer. Prayer is just a way to help you remember that you have everything you need to do whatever you need to do. Okay, we said our prayer. Now we're going to do another thing that helps us use our brain. It's called meditation. Because sometimes, even though you're saying, I'm brave, I'm brave, I'm brave, I'm brave, you're still hiding behind that person's leg, or you're still not doing it, or you're still hiding your face because you're so scared, right? Yeah. So sometimes we want to be brave. Sometimes we want to be kind. Sometimes we want to be forgiving. Sometimes we want to be loving. Sometimes we want to, so many different things we want to be. Sometimes we want to be patient, right? And you can always use the God inside of you. But you know where that all starts? In your brain. And you might not have very good control of your brain, and that's okay because we can practice to control our brains. And a way we do that is this thing called meditation. Let's clap that out again. Meditation. One more time. Meditation. 4 syllables. It's a big word. It means exercising your brain. And what you do is you sit and listen to some really nice music maybe, or maybe just in the quiet. We're going to do it today with music. And you can sit for a long, long time. Some people do this for an hour. We're just going to do it for 2 minutes today. All righty? So I'm going to get some really nice music. You're going to find a position that you're really, really comfortable in. And then we're going to close our eyes and we're going to think happy, good thoughts for 2 minutes. We're not going to worry. We're not going to be scared. We're not going to be impatient. We're going to be happy and feel good and use our brains to think all good things. We're going to exercise our brain and see if we can do that. And then the next time you're scared or impatient or you can't forgive somebody, then you just say, oh, wait, no, I know how to control my brain because you've practiced and exercised it, right? So get comfortable. You might want to sit crisscross. You might want to lay down. I don't know what you're wanting to do. I'm going to get some music here for us. Here we go. Ooh, this is nice. It's got birds singing, maybe some rain. Do you hear it? Yeah. So let's take some deep breaths. Then we're going to close our eyes and meditate for 2 minutes. Are you ready? You can do this. You can do it. Are you ready? Here we go. Take another deep breath. Close your eyes. There you go. And let's meditate. And gently open your eyes. Did you think happy things? Do you feel peaceful? Do you feel like you have control of your brain? Yeah. Oh, meditation makes you feel so powerful, right? Maybe you could even be a little braver, right? Yeah, I bet you could. Oh, I love meditation so much. Hey, I'm going to read you a story now. Are you ready for a story? Okay. The story I've chosen for today, let me get it, is called Superbat. Superbat. Wow, he looks pretty brave, doesn't he? Let's see if he's brave. This is written by a man named Matt Carr. It looks like he drew the pictures too, because they don't have an illustrator's name here. So Matt Carr is the author and the illustrator of Superbat. Let's see what this is talking about. Are you ready? Here we go. It was the middle of the day, and Pat the Bat could not sleep. He was bored of hanging around in a dark cave. He wanted to be special, like the superheroes in his favorite comics. And then it hit him. Pow! Pat had a great idea and set to work. It was not easy using Mom's sewing machine. It goes rat-a-tat-tat, 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 and his wings kept getting in the way. Keep the noise down, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Because bats sleep during the day. But after a couple of hours, his outfit was ready, and Pat became Superbat! When the other bats woke up, they were all surprised. I'm Superbat, said Pat. Wow, said Gary. So what are your superpowers? I have super hearing, boasted Pat. So do we, said his friends. Good point, muttered Pat. All bats can hear really, really well. Did you know that? All the other bats gathered round to see Superbat. Can you lift a car with your mighty muscles? Asked Gary. Or shoot laser beams from your eyes? Asked Glenda. Oh my goodness, guys, I have a technical difficulty. Give me 1 minute. Give Miss Liza 1 minute. I think I can make this work. Oh, technicality. Here we go. I think I can do this. I'm being brave. You maybe can see me, but I can't see you. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Here we go. So they were asking him, did he have these super things? Can you lift a car? One of them asked that. Or shoot laser beams from your eyes? Asked Glenda. Well, no, said Pat, his voice wobbling a bit. But I can fly. And he leapt into the air. We can all fly, said the other bats, and they laughed. What else can you do? Pat tried to think of another super skill. He felt like every bat in the whole world was looking at him, and he was starting to feel very nervous. Oh, I have echolocation, which means I can find my way in the dark. The bats all laughed. That's nothing special. We can all do that. Did you know bats can find their way in the dark? Pat trudged home. His wings drooped. His ears flopped. He did not feel special anymore. I'm just a normal bat in a silly outfit, he sighed, and he tried not to cry. Not feeling very brave like Super Pat, is he? Just as Pat was about to rip off his suit and cape and throw them away, his supersonic hearing picked up a faint cry. Help! On the other side of town, a big bad cat had trapped a family of mice. Pat's wings spread out, his ears perked up. He bravely flew across the city as fast as his little wings could carry him. It's a bird. Is it a plane? I think it's a bat in a funny little costume. Pat swooped in like a blur of fur. The big bad cat took a swat, but he missed Super Bat. Pat dived back down again and flapped his wings really fast. Wham! And scared the cat. He scared that mean cat away. The mice were free. You saved us, they cried. Thank you, but who are you, oh masked crusader? My hero. Pat smiled modestly. Me? Oh, I'm no one special. Oh, yes, you are, cried his bat friends, who had followed Pat across the town and seen his heroics. And you do have a superpower. Courage, bravery. You truly are a super bat. And as Pat flew back to the bat cave for a good day's sleep with his friends behind him all the way, he really did feel rather special. The end. Bum bum. Did Pat use his bravery? He did. And we talked about that. Sometimes your bravery shows up when you need to help someone else, right? He was very brave. And that's his superpower, bravery. It can be your superpower too. Sometimes you might need to help someone. It's a little scary, but you do it, right? Yeah. Okay. We're going to have our craft now. Let me show you what we're going to make. Oh, I'm very excited about today's craft. We're going to make a bat hat. Look at this bat hat. Ooh, you can even make the wings fly. Are you ready? Okay, so go out on the very website that you're on to watch this video, and you can have your big people print out 3 things for you. You're going to need 3 pieces of plain paper. 1, 2, 3. Actually, you're going to need 4 pieces of plain white paper, okay? But 3 of them, if you have a printer, you can print some things out. Wing 1, wing 2, and bat head. You're going to print those out. Now, if you, so Liz has got to find her stuff. Give me a minute. If you have black paper at your house, you can cut it down and send that through the printer. Or if you have black paper at your house, you can just use that and draw this picture with me. Because if you don't have a printer and you cannot get these things printed out, I'm going to teach you how to draw them, all right? So give me 1 minute while I grab my things. You're going to need 4 pieces of plain white paper or black paper, if you have it. You're going to need a black crayon and a scissors and a stapler, all right? So you're going to need a black crayon, 4 pieces of plain white paper, 4 of those, and a stapler. All right? So get those things. You can pause me, because I'm going to go ahead. You can pause me while you go get those things, and I'm going to get my things too. Here they are. Okay. So let me get this down. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to get that piece of plain white paper, and you're going to, if you have black paper, that's great, but if you don't, you're going to take one of your pieces of plain white paper, and you're going to another technical difficulty, friends. Let's see if I can make this work. I'm stuck. So I'm going to keep going, and maybe Maybe you can see, maybe it's all good. So, because I just got a little bit of time left. So you're going to color this whole sheet of paper black, unless you have black paper, okay? And then you're going to, here it is, the whole piece of black paper like that. And then you're going to cut this. You're going to cut it in thirds. So get your, did I say you needed a scissors? I'm sorry if I didn't. You also need a scissors, okay? So we're going to cut this in thirds. So I'm going to cut one long strip here. After you've colored it all the way black, I had one already colored. Okay, there we go. And then you're going to cut this pretty much in half. So you're going to have 3 strips of paper. You might only need 2 because your head might not be that big. Miss Lisa has a small head. Then you're going to get this bat head and your black crayon. And you're going to draw 2 eyes, circles, little dots, and give him 2 nostrils. See that? Yeah, they just have like a nose, like their nose is flat on their face. So it's just holes in their head like that. Then give him a big smile like that. And you're going to do 2 teeth that come down kind of like triangles. And then you're going to color that all in, except not the eyes and not the teeth. Isn't that great the way that Superbat, just a bat named Pat, became Superbat because he used his bravery? I loved that. We're coloring him all in black. It can be light coloring because bats are really kind of more of a gray. There you go. He's all colored in now. Then you're going to get your wings and you're going to color those 2 in. Oh, I'm so sorry. If you only don't have a printer, I can show you how to draw this real quick. Let me show you. Let me get my plain white paper here. Here we go. I'm going to show you how to draw it really quick. I'm sorry I didn't show you how to draw it. I forgot. Forgot that everybody doesn't have a printer. So it's pretty easy to draw. You're going to make a big smile, like a big upside down rainbow, like this. Okay? Then you're going to come down a little, and over. And then I already showed you how to do the face, right? 2 eyes, dots, nostrils, a smile, and some teeth, just like that. Okay? And then you color it in like we just did. Okay? Now, we have that. Now we're going to do our wings, okay? Now, if you have those printed out, then that's great. If you don't, I'm going to teach you how to draw them, okay? So here we go. Here's a wing. It's going to be like that. Now, if you don't have a printer, that's okay. Let's get a piece of paper and we'll draw it. And here's how we draw it. We start at this top corner and we come slanted line all the way down to the other corner. Like that. And then these are like little rainbows, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up. There you go. And then you're going to do one that goes the other way. Get some more paper. And you're going to start at this corner and you're going to come all the way down to this corner. And you're going to come down here, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. There. And then you're going to color that in. Okay? So let's do that. Let's just color that wing in. Now, the good thing when you're cutting things out, if you go outside the lines, it's okay, right? Yeah. Here we go. So I'm getting this wing all colored, and then I've got one more wing to color, then we got a bunch of cutting to do. This is kind of a hard craft to do, but that's okay because it's going to be really cool in the end. Here we go. Coloring, 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 coloring. Coloring my wing. You're going to cut both of these wings out with your scissors. Okay, here we go. Actually, I'm going to put them up against each other. No, maybe not. Okay, I'm going to cut these out really quick. Here I go. Da, 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 da. Up and down. Oh, so using your helper hand. Were you ever scared to use scissors? Did you have to find your bravery to use scissors ever? I did. I wasn't very good at it at all. And I still would like to get even faster and better at using my scissors. There we go. Got part of that wing. Here we go. Up, 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 up. Bats are cool. And you know what? Halloween time is coming, right? We see a lot of bats at Halloween. Now we're going to get our other wing. Oh, where's my other wing? Is this it? There we go. I colored this one black. And I'm going to cut. You see a lot of bats at Halloween. Halloween is a time when you get kind of scared about things, right? You might get a little scared about this or that at Halloween time because people talk about witches and ghosts. None of that is real, right? But we try to make Halloween spooky and scary in a fun way. But sometimes we might get scared anyway, right? Cutting this wing out. So I've got 2 wings cut out now. Gonna have a lot of pieces here. You might need your big people to help you with this, and that's okay. So I've got 2 pieces cut out here, and I've got 3 of my strips, remember? I've got one more thing to cut out, and that's my bat head right here. I'm gonna cut out my bat head. Here we go. This way. So if you're starting to feel scared about Halloween, remember that you have God inside of you, and you can always say a prayer to help you remember that, or do meditation. You have those superpowers, right? Yeah. Here we go. Okay, I got all my stuff now. Now it's time to get my stapler out. Where did I put my stapler? Miss Lisa needs to get a little bit more organized. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to staple these 3 bands together. I'm going to staple 2 together, and if that's long enough, you don't need to put the 3rd one on there. Let's see if this is going to be long enough for me or not. Let's staple these 2 together like this, because this is my headband part, right? Let's see if I can fit that. Nope, I need the 3rd one. And I have a little head, so some of you might need this 3rd one too, because my head's about the same size as a kid. So you're just going to staple that 3rd one on there, and then measure it onto your head. Measure it on your head and staple it just as it fits, okay? Staple it right where it fits. See, mine was just not quite long enough. Then in the very front of my hat, I'm going to put my bat's head. I'm going to staple it right on his nose, like that. Then these wings are a little bit tricky. They're a little tricky. You've got to fold them. See, you're going to fold them. Fold them, the black part down, just a tad, each of those. Fold the black part down just a tad. See how I'm doing that? Folding that down. And then you're going to take that folded part. Now the curves go on the bottom. You're going to take that folded part and you're going to staple that onto your hat. And again, if you need your big people at your house to help you with this, that's fine. And then I'm going to get that other one and staple it on. Oh, we're so close to being done. Our bat hats are going to be so cool. We can put them on and pretend to be a brave bat. Here we go. Here we go. There's my bat hat. And I can make the wings fly. That's my favorite part. Okay. I'm glad you're feeling brave today. We had a great time. Thank you. I hope you'll come and watch another video. There's a new one every week. All right? Bye-bye. Love you all.